Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome back to Bravo Bassin. Well, about 9:30 in the morning. I had planned on getting up and going fishing at the lake earlier this morning, but after my river trip yesterday, which was a lot of fun, caught a lot of smallmouth, my body didn't want to cooperate. It was pretty sore and pretty tired, especially after getting caught in that storm, and I just needed some rest. So gonna do a little pond can't talk. Gonna do a little pond fishing this morning, and hopefully we can catch a few fish and have a little bit of fun. Had a lot of rain. It's about 75, 76 degrees right now, but it's humid, and gonna fish for a couple hours, and hopefully we catch a few fish. So stay tuned. Let's see what's gonna happen. Oh, there's one. I'm gonna get my GoPro running. Well, we got one for the day. Slim swim bass. We'll take him. Not a bad little bass. Alright, he's kind of dark, but yep, we'll take him. See you, bud. There he goes, back in the water. Alright guys, so we got our first one on the Slims. This is the Slim Swim Z in the deal color. I know you guys have seen this before if you've been watching my videos. It's a great bait. Catches lots of fish. Catches big fish, small fish, catches other kinds of fish. Honestly, can't complain with it at all. It's just a really good bait to fish. And when you got to get finessey, which is kind of what I got to do in this pond in the summertime, it works really, really good. Just a great little bait, throwing it on a medium fast Enigma Phenom Titanium Series rod with my Enigma HPT reel. There's one. On the helgramite. Man, these guys are dark too. Here we go. Helgramite bass. Nice. Look how dark he is. It's pretty dark. Nothing big, but at least we're catching a few fish. So one on the helgramite, one on the Slim Swim. Let's get him back in there. See you, bud. Alright guys, that was on my Nikko baits helgramite. This is like a blue-black with some red flake in it, and it worked really good in the river yesterday, and now it's catching largemouth today. Catching smallmouth yesterday, catching largemouths today. Back to the Slim Swim. I have no real pattern yet. Oh, got him. Another bass on the slim swim. Not a big guy, but we will take him. We will take them. Look how dark these guys are. They're sitting deep in that grass. Nice little healthy bass though. We will take them. See you, bud. Boop, another jump. All right, there he goes. He's off. All right, guys, we got 2 on the slim swim, 1 on the helgramite. So, not so bad. All right, guys, I'm gonna throw the helger first. We gotta just jig it across the top of this grass. This grass is so tall, it's crazy in this pond in the summertime. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Got him. I saw him come out after it. Not a big one, but I saw him beeline for it. Helgramite scores another one. No monsters today, guys, but at least we're catching some bass. And I'll take little bass over no bass, that's for sure. That's number 4 for today. So we're 2 for 2 on the helgramite. So, see you, bud. He's off. Alright, 2 for 2. 2 on the slim swim and 2 on the helgramite. Oh, there's one. Right there. I'm gonna ski him in real quick. Bam. He is anorexic. Big head, little body. Needs to eat. That is an anorexic looking fish. He needs to have something to eat him. He needs to eat. Go eat that bluegill. Go eat that bluegill right there. Was that 4 or 5 guys we got now? So the slim swim, the helgramite, getting some fish. There's one. All right, slim swim, getting it done. Another little bass. Man, this humidity is killing me, guys. A nice little bass. He's a little bit healthier than the last one. Alright, let's get him back. Good. He's off. Alright. Well, guys, I've lost 2, caught 5. And this humidity is kicking my butt. But we're still out here going at it. There's one. That was a pretty good jump. Come here. Helgramite. He hammered that on the helger. Like just a quick twitch and bam, there's a fish. Alright. Another little bass. Dink. There's another one, guys. Little dink, but you know what? I'm not complaining considering it's almost August, end of July, and at least I'm catching fish. Yeah, can't complain. Get him back in there. Fish jumped clear out of the water right there. There he is. Alright. Oh, he inhaled that thing too. Look at that, guys. Helgramite. Nice. A little bit longer bass. I don't know how many it is. I've kind of lost count, but at least I'm getting them. Nothing big, but at least we're getting some fish. Nice. Alright guys, so don't know how many I got, but a helgramite. It's definitely getting some fish. So is my swim bait. I'm letting the helgramite sink down. Go down to the bottom, then I'm just picking it up off the bottom and just twitching it back slowly. Had a couple bites. I think that's the same bass I was having bites with. He dinked it a couple times. Finally got him. There's one. Helgramite. 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 Getting me some fish. Nothing big. Alright guys, they are busted on these dragonflies, that's for sure. Little dinks, but see ya. Back in the water. Alright guys, a little bit of swim casting. There's one. Alright, switched up. Got him on the swim. Not a bad little bass. There we go. I don't know what number he is, but he popped that right out the gate. All right, guys, I think I'm going to call it on that guy right there. Nothing big today, but at least we caught a bunch of the bass. Had a fun time. It's super hot. It's about 12:30 now, and I'm roasting out here, so I'm going to head on in. But nice little bass. Send him back to the depths. And he's off. And there we go. Not a bad day of pond fishing, considering I was hurting pretty good. So yeah. All right, everybody, I am back, and holy cow, is it humid outside. It is so humid in Virginia. It is just, it's not any fun at all. Yesterday I went and did some river fishing for smallies. Had a really good time, caught a bunch of smallmouth, but man, it was so humid. I thought I was going to pass out. I mean, it was just so bad. I mean, I was dumping water on my head, guzzling water. Just not fun, not fun. And today, because I was so exhausted after fishing the river yesterday evening, I paddled upstream, and by the time I got up to where I wanted to go, I was just exhausted. I literally had to stop, take off all my stuff, just sit on the edge of my kayak, my feet in the water, and just dump cold water on my head and drink cold water. And I went through 2 bottles of water and drank a Gatorade and just had to cool off, and just my shirt was soaked, everything was soaked, and I just sat there for a few minutes just to cool off before I started fishing. And then I started fishing back down, and ended up catching some fish, and it was a lot of fun. But it's still it was miserable. I mean, just flat out miserable that it's that humid here, and I mean, it's just not a lot of fun. But anyway, that's here and there. Today it was super humid again today. I was so worn out from fishing yesterday evening. I originally was going to get up and go fish the lake this morning, and I didn't have the strength to load my boat up and load all my stuff up. I just didn't have the strength to do it. So decided to go do a little pond fishing, and so that's what I did. And I got out, and as you guys saw, I caught several bass. I mean, nothing big, nothing huge, but it's the end of July, and it's hot. It's crazy hot. And when you're in the summer months fishing, and you get into the real hot months, I mean, catching any fish is better than catching no fish, especially when it's so hot and so humid outside. I mean, and today there was no breeze, no nothing. The water was like glass, and um, yeah, I mean, it's just a hot day. So I was thankful for catching the fish that I caught. Um, Again, I was fishing that Slim Swim, Z-Man Slim Swim in the teal color, and that caught me several bass. And then I was also fishing Nikko baits helgramite in a blue-black with a red flake, and that caught me several fish as well. And yeah, those are two really great go-to baits for me. I love fishing them. If you follow my videos and stuff, I fish those a lot. I fish the Ned rig a lot. I do a lot of finesse fishing, and I love finesse fishing. I do love throwing spinner baits and crankbaits and chatterbaits as well. But this summer, I mean, the finesse stuff has been getting it done. The bigger baits, throwing the crankbaits and the spinner baits and chatterbaits. I mean, I've caught some fish on those, and I've caught a few topwater fish, but most of my good big fish have all come on finesse stuff. So I fish it a lot. I mean, because it consistently casts me fish. And when I go to new bodies of water, I love throwing the finesse stuff just because I'm trying to find those fish, and I know that they'll start biting that finessier stuff, and I end up finding the fish and seeing where they're at. And then I'll start throwing some bigger stuff. I kind of have my go-to baits of what I start throwing when I go fishing. And, I usually have a crankbait or a chatterbait tied on, something topwater, most likely a whopper plopper or frog. And then, I'm throwing my finesse stuff. I've been throwing flukes too. Flukes have been doing really well this summer. But yeah, the finesse stuff has been getting it done, so I really like that helgramite. Nikko Baits makes a really good helgramite. It's really durable. That's what's nice. I've got some other helgramites that I got from some other people, and they just don't last. They tear real quick, and just they're good baits, and they really react well, but they just don't hold up well. Where that Nikko helgramite, unless I break it off, and that's how I've only lost them, I've never had to replace it. I mean, it never gets torn, it never comes apart. I only lose them when I get snagged on something and break it off. That's when I lose them. And so I really like that. And it still has really good action. It's fairly stiff, but it still looks really good in the water, still moves really good, and the fish hit it. So yeah, I can't complain. So yeah, all in all, not a bad morning of fishing. Like I said, nothing big, but you can't always catch big fish. You can't always catch big fish. And for me, I just like to catch fish. I enjoy catching the big ones as well as the small ones. I love catching the bigger fish, but I sure do just love catching fish. And if I can just go out and catch a bunch of bass, whether they're big or small, I'm having a good day and just enjoying myself. And that's what fishing is supposed to be about. I'm not super competitive. I don't do a lot of fishing tournaments. I do a few, but I just do it for fun more than anything. And I do it, because I have requirements I have to meet with my sponsors. And so I fish a few tournaments, and I'm going to be fishing a few tournaments, but I don't get crazy with it. And when I enter in a tournament, I just go out and have fun. I just fish like I normally fish and try to do the best I can and just catch fish. I mean, that's the best part about it, and I don't stress over it. And if I do well in it, that's great. If I place, that's great, but I'm there to have fun, and that's part of the enjoyment. I'm there to meet people and just enjoy it. And if you enter into the attitude of that, of being focused in fishing and just enjoying it when you're fishing, then you're going to do well, and you're going to do well, and you're going to catch fish, and you're going to have fun with it. When you get so stressed out about it because you're trying to be in the money all the time, fishing becomes not fun. And my first couple tournaments that I've done now, I realized that, I got like crazy focused and was just like, just trying to hammer those big fish and not like just having fun fishing. And I decided that I'm just not going to do that. When I enter a tournament, I'm just going to go there. I'm going to fish the way I fish, and I'm going to try to catch fish and do the best I can, and that's it. And I catch big fish, so I mean, it all works out in the end. It all works out in the end. I like catching numbers. You know, I like catching lots of fish, and I like catching the big ones, you know, but I don't mind catching the small ones. And I don't mind catching the bluegills and the crappie from time to time, or hooking into a catfish, or ended up catching a carp. I mean, I just like to fish. So that's me. That's me. So that's one of the reasons why I do these pond videos, because the pond videos are fun. I can get down there and just have fun. And a lot of you guys don't have access to boats or kayaks or things like that. You guys are having to fish ponds from the bank. So that's why I do these pond videos, so you guys can see what I'm catching stuff from the bank, and how I'm doing it. And maybe those things will help you, and those baits will help you to catch them and do better in the ponds that you're fishing in. Because I'm going to tell you right now, that Z-Man Slim Swim will catch you fish in any body of water that you're fishing. So if you guys want to just catch fish and get out there and get it, try the Z-Man Slim Swim. It comes in several different colors. It comes in white, it comes in the teal, it comes in a bass color, and it comes in a moon. It's a moon pearl, which I have those too, and they all catch fish. They all work, they all catch fish, and you should definitely try it. But that's all I got for you guys. I mean, I had to come home, I had to jump in the shower and cool down. It was so crazy hot out there, and just show you guys what I did today. So yeah, that's it. That's what I got. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys can do me a favor, hit that like button, that subscribe button, that ding dong button, that share button. All those things you got to do for YouTube. Do me a favor, questions and comments, leave them down below. I answer them all, I read them all, and I send messages back. And just do yourself a favor, get out there, get your lines wet, and catch some fish.